Last week on Luckyfish, we welcomed Wharram 38 builder Marcel and family on board and sailed to the top end of the Exumas. This week we begin exploring the islands, find out if the boat's renewable energy systems can keep up with a crew of 5, and find out if sailing Luckyfish changes Marcel's idea about building. This was our first day in the Exumas, and we planned a full one. From our snug little anchorage, snug up against the beach at Highbourne Quay, we planned to head north to Allen's Quay to visit the iguanas, then south to Norman's Quay for some snorkelling before looking for an anchorage for the night. All up, we would cover a leisurely 30 miles, mostly under sail. This would be our last convenient chance to top up the fuel tanks, so we motored over to the fuel dock. I'll lower the engine. The recommended channel was really tight, but judging by the size of the boats inside, perfectly adequate. After a brief fuel stop, we were soon under sail for Allen's Quay. There were already 2 boats on anchor, and our arrival meant the bay was now full. We were ashore in no time, feeling cautious about meeting the iguanas.
They are too afraid to come out. Look at these chickens.
Southwest Allen's Quay, looking at the iguanas, and they're pretty amazing. Very endangered. Just a couple of keys here where they've released them into the wild, trying to bring the population back. They're amongst the most endangered lizards in the world. But there's a lot of them here, which is fantastic to see. We stayed longer than planned with the iguanas, and we're keen to get sailing south to Norman's. The wind was 15 to 17 knots from the northeast, putting us on a broad reach under full sail on sheltered seas in the lee of the Keys. In essence, the sailing conditions the Exumas are famous for. It was Marcel's first chance to see what the Wharram could do, and feel what sailing on an open-deck catamaran is all about. The day came to a close all too soon, and we anchored just short of our snorkelling spot, the plain at Norman's Quay. The following morning we all rose late to a perfect day. No one was in a hurry, and we didn't get underway until early afternoon. We learned that life becomes as simple as this very easily in the Exumas. Sheltered here that we may be able to anchor quite near the wreck of the aeroplane. It's marked on the chart. It's a little blue dot in here. See here, and it's 1.2 metres. We've got plenty of water to anchor in. However, I don't know what the custom is, how close you can anchor to a significant wreck like this, or any wreck. So we'll just see and go in there and try and save the dinghy ride. Maybe we can snorkel straight off the boat. These boats look to be anchored very close to the wreck. We're just going over to have a look at the plane.
Your dad will be big hit.
Decided to swim. There's a couple of knots of current running through the cut.
That's the wreck.
Yes, I agree, yes. After a really pleasant snorkel, we raised anchor and left Norman's Quay to return again another day. We had a schedule to keep, as Marcel and family had a flight to meet in Georgetown in a few days. We hoisted sail, anxious to make another 10 miles south for our planned stop for the night, Hawksbill Key. Natthida, what's going on down there?
I do omelette with mint hot, right? And we do also fried rice.
Fried rice, and that's an omelette, yeah?
Yeah.
In the wok.
This is a fried rice.
Oh, look at that.
The fried rice is only with vegetable.
And what part of this meal have you contributed to, Marcel? Have you just been chopping vegetables, or have you...
Chopping vegetables and
Assistant.
yeah, just all-round assistant.
do as you're told? Smells wonderful. What's in the dish over there? Is it...
This is omelette.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is
right.
the mix for the omelette. Oh, okay. That's an interesting way of cooking an omelette. You do it in quite a lot of oil, yeah?
My omelette is more oil, otherwise it's not cook, not come up.
Oh, you make it light and fluffy.
Yes. Different way.
Yes. I've not seen omelette cooked like that before.
This is the Thai way. I pushed out of the kitchen.
Yeah. You don't mind, though?
No, I don't mind.
The smell is amazing. Is that vegetable oil, or what oil are you using?
I use vegetable oil.
Yes.
Yes.
What's in the omelette mix? Egg mix.
We mix with minced pork. That's it.
What is it? Mince. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It's like an egg with mince.
This is a Thai way. Normally Thai people eat it with rice, and you can eat with ketchup or fish sauce.
fish sauce. That's coming out.
Let's look at this. Wow. Wow. This is real Thai food, isn't
It's a
it?
real kitchen.
This is Thai restaurant.
It's a Thai restaurant, yeah. Okay, we're done. Now you can bring it upstairs.
Okay. Can bring up.
And what are you up to, Louisanto?
I just draw.
Doing drawings.
Tell me your other joke you made.
Oh yeah, tell us your
Oh,
joke.
really
That was pretty good.
Okay. The pineapple says, "My life is bad. First they let me sit for a while, and then they slice my skin off." The banana says, "My life is worst. First they make me naked, and then they eat me." And then the cigarettes says, "My life is the worst. First they put my hair on fire, and then they blow on my butt."
Show the picture. You draw a cute picture for it as well. It's really funny. He's quite talented. Smell like fried chicken. Want some blue light? Wait, light?
Blue light, yeah. Try blue light.
Yeah, sick of God. Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Alright.
Oh.
That's better. Real color?
Yeah, this is.
Just amazing how quickly you knock that up.
You can't do that.
So fast.
Mince, and that's a special fried rice.
Put some on the rice of this sauce.
This is the sauce. So what is the sauce?
We call pig น้ำปลา น้ำปลา pig.
Nambla pig.
Yeah. Pig Thailand is chili and fish sauce.
So it's a bit spicy fish sauce.
Spicy and garlic. Chili, fish sauce, garlic, and lemon. You taste how you like, and then
I like it. I tried it already. So
okay.
put it on the rice.
Zai's busy in the galley. Making some breakfast. Another beautiful day. Winds over the next 3 days are going to be around 10 to 15 knots. all from the east. Lovely reaching conditions down to Georgetown. We've only covered 30 miles of our 100-mile trip down there in the first 5 days. So we're going to have to do some sailing, maybe go out to the Sound side and do a big sail tomorrow. But we've got 3 places we'd like to visit and we'll see how that goes. Marcel and Louisanto are playing a game, Battleship. Let me see your ships, Louisanto. How's your dad doing? Is he
B3.
Bad.
B3.
Louisanto won the game last night. And funnily enough, they both put their ships in almost exactly the same squares. This is the results of last night's game. I think that looks like Marcel's. No, that would be Louisanto's. And yeah, pretty appalling. And this is Marcel's, all sunk.
C6.
C6. Plons.
What?
F6.
Blonds.
Well, I think Blancs in Dutch means not very good.
Yeah, C.
Plons means like the sound that something makes when it falls in the water. When the bomb falls in the water, attacking the ship, you hear plons.
C7.
C-
C8, sorry.
C8. No, plons.
Okay, now I know which way it is. B7.
Yes, that's a hit. And you got the
Whole ship?
je hebt het hele schip, ja. Twee groot.
Okay.
What ship did he get?
The one that is 2 squares
I also
long.
got
Nice.
his 4 squares.
Frigate or
Yeah,
something?
he has
yeah.
found 2 out of 3.
Cheat!
He did well. It was an exciting
What's-
finish. Louisanto found all of Marcel's ships, but he had a 4 square ship to hit and sink.
Yeah.
And Marcel still had to find Louisanto's tiny little two square ship, and he only had 3 or 4 moves to find it, and he found it and then sunk it in 2 shots. Beautiful work. 1 game all. You'll have to have
It's nice to play this just with a piece of paper, a pencil.
nothing
We can
more.
play
I
this
needed
game.
to make
You
it.
don't need the board version of this game. You can just play
Yeah.
it with paper and a pencil.
Play the decider. Best of
You have to
3.
play the decider, yeah. Will you make another grid?
Well, everyone, we've run out of time again this week. Make sure you subscribe and don't miss next week as we pick up the story at Black Point. Hear Marcel and family's reaction to a week on Luckyfish. Check out the energy balance on board and welcome new guest Joe. Here, fishy fishy. What's going on, fisher lady? Yeah. No luck today. We'd like to give a special thank you to our patrons. It's because of patrons like you that make our productions sustainable, so please, if you haven't already, consider becoming a patron for as little as $1 a video and become part of the Luckyfish story. Feel free to question, comment and give us a like and sub below. Until next time, thank you for watching.